Ever felt like no matter how much you put in, it's just not enough? Like you go invisible in the meetings, your ideas go unnoticed, and no matter how hard you try, the recognition just doesn't come. Well, guess what? It is not just about working hard, it's about the way you think. Today, I'm going to share with you three mindsets that will not only get you noticed, but will guarantee that you are valued and respected at work. Stick around because this might just change your entire. Hello, everyone. This is Mini here, and welcome back to our channel. If you are new here, I'm a corporate professional turned mindset empowerment catalyst for working women over 30. We've all been there, right? Overlooked and undervalued at work. At times, it feels like you're on this endless loop wherein you are giving more but getting less. But here's the thing, it is a lot of this matters on how you think, because how you think is how people see you. So today I'm going to share with you three mindsets that will help you change the perspective in which people look you at work and help you gain the respect and recognition that you've wanted. So let's first mindset that I would like to talk about is the ownership mindset. Now let me share an example with you to show you how this mindset matters. Okay. So I had recently gone to an Airtel showroom here near to where I live. Now I had some issues with my broadband connection. So I went to the Airtel showroom and I spoke to them and I told them, see, I have this issue with my broadband connection. Can you connect me or can you let me know how is it that I can get this rectified? So the first thing the person who was sitting over there said that I can't do anything about this. You go and speak on the customer care number. So uh, I told her, see, I've contacted the customer care number. I didn't get the resolution, and that is the reason why I'm coming to you. She's like, no, no, I can't. We can't do anything over here. Only the customer care number can help you. And she started. There was a sly smile on her face. It really put me off, and I was about to blow off. My whistle was just about to blow off. And there was a girl who was sitting next to her. And I noticed that she was observing our conversation. She pitched in and she said, ma'am, can you tell me what is the issue that you're facing? I told her, see, this is the issue. My broadband connection it's just not working. I'm not able to connect it and I'm not able to work. She said, ma'am, just give me 2 minutes. Let me see what is the issue and I'll come back to you. Okay. So she spoke to somebody, then she asked me for a ticket number. I gave her the ticket number. She spoke to that engineer, and this took around 5 minutes. She came back and she told me, okay, ma'am, you stay at so and so location, right? I said, yeah. She said, okay, there is a connection issue there. I have spoken to your engineer as well, and he said that they're working on it, and the connection should be restored by end of today. So, though I was fuming, but when she told me this, I felt a little relief. Okay, there is an issue. Now, here, what was the difference between both the girls? Both the girls were working in the same place, they were in the same designation. They were customer executives. The first one, she just didn't take the ownership of it. The second one would also have told me the same thing because they both were in the same designation. But she stepped up, she took an ownership, she understood that the customer's problem is not resolved. She went out of her way to understand what is the issue. She came and told me. If the first person, the first executive whom I've spoken to had tried to make this, it would have been so good. Here, if the second girl whom I spoke to was not there, and it was just the first person whom I spoke to was there at the Airtel store, then my impression about Airtel, my impression about the people working there have been very bad. But here, this girl saved the day. She took that ownership. So when you take the ownership, you not only become a go-to person wherein people will come to you for solution, you'll be respected for that. Also, you will be the face of your company. You may be somebody who ensures that your customers have a good impression about your company. So Ask yourself, what is the ownership that you want to take today? And that is a game changer, let me tell you that. It's easy to shrug off work and say, okay, this is not my, or this doesn't come under my purview. But when you go out of your way, when you take the ownership for the work that you are doing, you leave a very lasting impression. Now let's move on to the second mindset. Now, this is the growth mindset. A lot of people are talking about growth mindset, but do you really understand or do you really know what is a growth mindset? Let me explain that to you. When do you grow? You grow when, no matter what challenges come your way, you either learn from them and you still stand up and go ahead. We see a lot of athletes, we see a lot of sports person who are appreciated when they face challenges, but still, in spite of that, they go ahead. This is a growth mindset that they are displaying here, my friend. Challenges are part of life. There is, if there are no challenges, then what's the fun of living, right? But how you move ahead in spite of that challenges, or how you go ahead after those challenges, is how your mindset is developed. Is how, what is it that shapes you? If you say that, okay, this is a challenge that I'm facing, I don't think I'll be able to go ahead, and you will always be where you are. But if you are somebody, okay, this is the challenge that I'm facing, let me see how I can overcome this, or let me see if there is a way around this. That is how you will grow, because here you're not only trying to navigate the challenge, but you're learning as well. You are growing as a person. When you adapt this growth mindset in your career, you not only are recognized for your work, but you are recognized for your resilience, for the determination as well. And that takes you a long way. Now, a lot of us, after we've done with our college, after we've done with our education, we feel that, okay, we don't need to learn anything more. But that's the biggest mistake a lot of us do. You need to keep learning every day. Some time back, typewriters were the in thing. When the typewriters were replaced by computers, the people who resented computers were redundant. They didn't have much work to do. But people who accepted that challenge, okay, let me learn computers, it is a new thing, they are still working, they still have that opportunity. Another example, let me share with you. During COVID, now there are a lot of work, a lot of things that has moved online. If you are somebody who, oh, I'm not tech savvy, I can't do this, I don't want to do this, then you are, your skills may not be needed, because there is somebody else who has the same skill as you, but is willing to do it online as well as the skill to do it offline. So always keep learning, no matter what it is. You face a challenge, learn from that challenge, overcome it, see how you can take advantage of the challenge. That is what happens when you have a growth mindset. And let me tell you, when you adapt this mindset, you not only get respected and valued at work, but your desire to move ahead, your dreams, your goals of moving ahead will also be much faster than compared to if you have a fixed mindset. Now, the third mindset that I would like to talk about is, and I think it's a very important mindset as well, is having a value driven mindset. Now, what are values? Values are nothing but what is important for you. So, for me, as a person, fulfillment is something that is important. Being confident is important, and having the power to change is important for me. Ask yourself, what is it that is important for you? And when your values are in line with the goals of the organization, that is when you become a valuable asset for the organization. So you may be somebody who's good at your work, okay, who is a star performer when it comes to the performance that is expected from you. But if you just focus on your work and just doing what is expected from you, not concerned about what are the goals of the company, I don't care, go to higher management, dekh lega, main kyun dekhu. If you think of it that way, then you'll always be in the position that you are. If you want to grow, if you want to move ahead, you need to ensure that your values align with the ultimate goal of the company. That is when you will become valued for the work that you do, you'll become respected, and you will be appreciated for it. So, here again, every day, this is something that I've started doing, and I'll encourage all of you to do. Set an intention each day. What is it that you want to achieve on that day? Do you want to be satisfied with the work that you're doing? Are you aiming for excellence in whatever you're doing? Are you aiming for a good quality of work that you're doing? Ask yourself that. And what is it that you want to show up as each day at your work is also something is part of the value. Because when you are aligned with your value, you will be aligned with what is it that you want to work on. You'll be aligned, you will show up with those values, with those things in intact. And when you are aligned with your own values, aligning with the company goals is easier for you. So ask yourself today, what is it that you want to show up as? What is that value? What is that one thing that is very important for you? And but at the end of the day, you'll be happy if you're able to achieve that one thing. So here's the deal. If you want to be valued and respected at work, it's not about how much more can you do. It's about how differently can you think. Three mindsets, that is the ownership mindset, the growth mindset, and the value mindset. You not only transform how you see yourself, but also how others perceive you. You transform from being just another employee to becoming a respected, indispensable part of your team. Trust me, just this change in the mindset can transform you from being overlooked to being somebody that everybody respects. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with somebody who needs to implement this in their life. Also, if you would like to know more about strategies and more practices on how to adapt these mindsets, then do consider joining my upcoming free webinar. I've given the registration link in the description. Until then, take care and be awesome.